Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, Austin, can you hear me? Good night, thank you very much. Who came from really far away to get here today? 13 hours, where, what town? Omaha, I'll speak more slowly. 13 hours, can anybody beat 13 hours? Philadelphia, how many hours is that? More than 13? Can anybody beat Philadelphia? Austin, no, you're the laziest bastard here. What are you talking about? We're trying to beat Philadelphia right now. Yes, over here. Mexico City. Mexico City. Can anybody beat the distance of between here and Mexico City, which doesn't seem that far away, frankly. I think Philadelphia is probably farther away. What kind of a jerk is that over there? Can anybody beat Philadelphia? Vancouver, Canada. Going once. Going twice, yes. Dublin. Dublin. Stand back up, sir. Why are you here from Dublin? Who are you here to see? Bullshit. You did not come all the way here to see me. And if you did, security's going to be on your ass in 2 seconds. So be careful what you say. What do you do in Dublin? Do you still live in Dublin? You moved, so you're a fucking liar then, on top of it. Where's the guy from Austin again? All right, where's Mexico City? Come up here. Who's from? Send a delegate from your outfit. Come on up here. I'm gonna subsidize your trip. Just one of you, that's enough. For all of your time and effort from smog-laden Mexico City, here's a $5 subsidy for gas. I'm not going to go for it. Thank you, sir. What's your name?
Luis Roberto.
Okay. There you have it. I don't give out money lightly, folks, so there better be a good reason for me to give my hard-earned cash that I stole out of your grubby paws today to put into his. So he thanks you for that money. I had nothing to do with it. But enough about me. What do you think about me? That gets so old after a while. We can actually go to your probing questions. Anybody want to start off with an insightful, actually legitimate question? Sure. The upcoming Evil Dead 4, where'd you hear that, sir? On the internets? The interweb? Did you see a webisode? If and when. Yeah, emphasis on if and when. I'm trying to shut that little kid up first. I'm going to shove you down his throat in a second. Yeah, bring a kid to a horror convention. That's a great idea. That's going to end well. Sir, I'm not going to postulate about something that might never happen. Wouldn't that be a waste of both of our time? Mostly mine. You're still going, aren't you? What are you finishing up with here? Practical effects of CGI. Well, the Evil Dead, the remake from 2013 had both. We used CGI to make it look practical. How's that grab you, Mr. Fancy Pants? Why are you lining up? Don't line up at these microphones. No, because you're going to be there and I'm never going to get to you. And those people who are too prepared are boring.
But I'm right here.
All right, you're right there. Yeah. Go ahead. Let's.
Okay, I wanted to ask you.
What a bore.
No. I'm about to compliment you.
You're about to compliment?
Yes.
Well, that's different. I got all the time in the world.
I adored you.
You adored?
In
Is there a D on the end of it? That
Adored,
You
yes.
did adore me.
Well,
I mean, now you're just adore.
Yes, now it's a present adoration.
The present. Then don't
Yes.
say, don't put a D on it.
Okay, okay.
I adore you.
I adore you.
Let me hear that again.
I adore you.
I like it.
Yeah.
You must be from Waco.
No, actually. No.
Someone from Waco can't adore me. They're not all crazy in Waco. Just most of them.
No,
Have you ever been to Waco?
Yes, actually, once.
Have you been to Texas?
I live in Dallas. So.
You live in Dallas.
Yeah.
Do you know why architects put really fancy buildings in Dallas? Because there's nothing else to look at.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm actually not
So
making
true.
that up. There's jack shit there, so they go, might as well build a weirdo building.
Yeah, they got to make it look really weird.
Yeah, so let's get to your long-winded question.
Okay, it's actually pretty short, but I wanted to ask you about...
You wanted to, but now you changed your mind.
Okay, I'm just going to say
Did you graduate from any kind of a school?
Yes, I did.
Did your family tree fork?
No, it's very straight.
Is your brother and your father here today?
No. No, not at all.
What are we getting at here, lady?
No, okay.
I got places to not go.
Xena.
I got 6th Street waiting for me.
Yes.
Yeah. Think I want to be here with you jackasses and I can have every tattooed freak and jackalope coming up and licking my ears?
There you go. For free.
For free. I don't charge at the jackalope.
I will look for you there later.
Anyway, ma'am, stop distracting me.
Okay, Xena.
Xena?
Yes, Xena.
It's not my name.
No, the show.
Oh, the show Xena.
Your character in Xena was one of the most fabulously crafted.
What was my character's name in the show?
It was Blackjack, wasn't it?
It was what?
Blackjack? No?
Blackjack?
It's Holoclays.
You were the thief. You were the
It's Holoclays. You were Holoclays.
It's been like 6 years since I've seen
You
this
thought
show.
my name was Blackjack?
I didn't look it
It's
up
like a
before I
freaking
came.
insult like I've never heard before in my life.
I'm so sorry for getting it wrong. You have no idea. I will live with this embarrassment forever.
You're right, I have no idea.
It was Autolycles.
Okay, so my character
Thank
Blackjack, what was so good about Autolycus? Yeah, it's so much like Blackjack. I can
Thank
see
you.
how you would get that mixed up.
I always called you Blackjack with my friends. It was kind of a joke, but sorry.
Blackjack.
No, because you were always dressed
that a
in black.
racial slur?
No. Like the game Blackjack, the card game.
Game Blackjack. This is going nowhere fast, lady.
No.
Okay, so assuming that you might have gotten my character right from some alleged
Even
show
if we
that you
assume that.
used to watch.
No. Okay, but I wanted to ask you, what was like...
You wanted to ask me. Does anybody currently want to ask me a question?
I do. Right
You're
here.
about to lose to the present moment, lady. What do you want, punk? You shouldn't even be here. Let's
Okay,
walk baby step through this crisis.
can I ask you, how do you not laugh constantly when you're saying these lines? Because you
How
had
do I
some
not
amazing
laugh
lines.
when I'm saying these lines?
Yes, when you know you're being...
Hey, Hercules. Oh, cut.
No, I'm just saying you had some
What do you
amazing
mean,
lines.
Blackjack? Okay.
You had amazing lines that were
Amazing
just
lines.
constantly funny, and how do you not...
They were constantly funny.
How...
How do you not laugh?
How do you not laugh like every time you say the line? How do
Because
you
we
keep a
hear the
straight
line
face?
72 times with every angle that they shot. It stops being funny after about like 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I could totally see that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. You're so great,
But
Jezebel.
did you ever get it in like one take though?
No, you're done. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Jesus. Let's applaud the fact that she's finally done. Thank you. My God. Say hello to Waco when you're back there. Oh, oh.
Hello,
All right,
Bruce Campbell.
sure, we'll do one from this line. And don't get your hopes up over there.
I'm a great fan of your work.
Big fan of my work. Thank you.
On TV, Jack of All Trades was one of my favorite. In movies, Evil Dead, of course.
And that's my favorite one-season show with Jack of All Trades.
It
Thanks
was a
for bringing
good
that
show.
up.
I have 2 questions.
2 questions. Wow,
Yes.
you're a bold fella, aren't you?
My first question is, what is the funnest thing you ever did on TV?
The funnest thing I ever did on TV. That's a dangerous question, sir, because when actors have too much fun, it's a show that gets canceled. So let's go to number 2.
My second question was, what did you think of the Evil Dead remake?
What did I think of the remake? I was a producer, so I guess I should think it was good. Thank you. Okay. Now you can stay there in your line and rehearse your question if you want. We're going to go to the masses for a little longer. I will inevitably come back to you because of their jackass questions that they ask. Yes, kid who shouldn't be here with his father. Yes. Yes, you. I'm pointing right at you, sir. I need to make another video game. Does anybody have a hat? Could I see your hat for a second, sir? Thank you. I actually just passed that to that gentleman. It's just like church. Just pass it down and put a little something in there. And when it gets back around, we'll have a video game. And I'm going to have a crazy time on 6th Street tonight. Maybe we'll do a video game. I don't know. You want another video game? Whoa, yeah, whoa. Whoa. How many soldiers do we have here? How many vets or people? Not that many. This is Texas. I'm surprised. Appreciate all your service. Very much so. Very much so. I had a chance to go visit the troops in Iraq in '09, see what was going on over there in that happy part of the world. Yeah, it was a blast. This guy knows what I'm talking about. Yes. Sure, let's go back to the gentleman in line here. And why are you dressed like a lawyer, sir?
Because I'm not a lawyer.
You're not a lawyer.
No.
So you dressed as a lawyer.
I dressed as a lawyer, and I did sleep at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
That's
so it's probably
great.
what it is.
Good. So this will be a quick, efficient question.
Well, based on what you just said about having fun on set, I guess you had a great time on Briscoe County Jr. And
Great
what are the
time on
chances
Briscoe
of us
County Jr.
ever seeing you do something like that amazing TV series ever again?
Yep. Thanks for mentioning the other one-season
Yep.
show. Yeah, I can't talk about Burn Notice for 7 seasons. No. So, okay, was there a question as
Yes,
part of that?
would that be a possibility for you in the future? Is to saddle up? I know that Julius Carey is no longer
To
with
go
us.
back to Briscoe County
Yeah, maybe
Jr.
just for like a
Because you know
movie or
TV
something.
shows, they age like fish, you know. So
I watch that show all the time, and it holds up.
Well, maybe you're going to have to keep watching it, I think, because
I'm going to burn through a DVD.
Who knows? Maybe a TV movie. You never know. Never
I'd
say
love
never.
to see it. Thank you.
Yeah, let's go back to the people. Yes. Right here. Yes.
So, anytime someone's ever asked, there's one person I would like to have dinner with, it's always been
Any person you'd like to have dinner with, it's me. So where are we eating tonight? Yeah! Okay, are we doing like a sizzler or something like that?
one person to have dinner with. Who would it be?
Who would I have dinner with?
Besides me.
Besides you, yes, of course. Yes, that's a given, ma'am. Yes. I think Elvis would be pretty cool. And I just, you know, and it's just one-on-one, so I get to ask him anything. Elvis, how many of them little yellow things you got in your pocket? Come on, man. Give me some little yellow poppers. Come on, baby. What are you saying? We would have peanut butter and banana sandwiches together, baby. It'd be great. It'd be pretty fun. That'd be a weird one, too. And then somebody else who you think is a horrible killer that just didn't get convicted, I would just ask them, so did you? Just tell me. Did you? Are you the dirtbag that everybody thinks you are? Just tell me. And then we'll order dessert. Yes, right here.
Okay, so I want to ask you a question about
Evil Dead. What's that? Evil Dead.
I didn't know you're a producer. I watched it behind the scenes.
You're talking about the remake.
Yes, the remake.
Okay.
You discussed how you warned the actors about how difficult it would be.
We did. We warned the actors that it was going to be a nightmare.
And you also
We were correct.
and you let them know that it was going to be something that would possibly change their lives.
Yes. So currently you're just making a statement, not a question.
But I want to find out from you,
You want to find out?
why is it you want to feature more in the movie?
Why was I not featured more in the movie?
That's correct. You're only-
My character was not in the movie. In the credits? What are you talking about? At the end of the credits? Why? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, sir, I can't answer that question. Because I was not in that movie. It had nothing to do with it, other than producing it. Yes, over here. In Escape from L.A. Makeup on, makeup off for Escape from L.A. How long? 5 hours to get on by the great Rick Baker. The great Rick Baker. And then it's usually at least an hour to an hour and a half to get it off. And I make the makeup guys do the cotton swab test. They put a cotton ball in my face, and if it sticks, they're not done. Because that means my pillow is going to stick to the side of my face. And then they're going to pay the next day. So that's about it. It's about the numbers. Hooah! Yeah. Sure, let's go. Let's Commander Space Trooper. What are you again?
A Starship Trooper.
Oh my God, I keep getting that wrong. Where's Casper Van Dien when you need him? He's not here today? I'm surprised.
He's in his Mortal Kombat thing.
Is he? His Mortal Kombat thing. Good to see you put your gear back on.
I did it for you, sir.
Thank you. Really appreciate that. It really helps.
Well, I have a comment and
Not
a
sure
question.
what it helps with, but it helps. What can we do for you, sir?
I have a comment and a question.
Excellent.
My comment is your voice is epic.
My voice is epic.
In everything, in anything.
Mm-hmm.
You could do anything and it would be epic. That's even in real life, on TV, no matter what, it's epic. Yeah.
Was that a comment or a question?
That was the comment.
That was the comment
Okay.
part. Okay.
My question is, I, and I'm sure plenty of other people here are a big fan of My Name is Bruce.
My name is Bruce.
And there's...
Well,
and
that
there's-
film wasn't released. It escaped. But that's all right.
Well, there's talk on the internet that you
There's
were
talk
working,
on the internet.
that you were working on
Well, we better pay attention to that.
that you were going to work on a sequel entitled Bruce versus Frankenstein.
Bruce versus Frankenstein.
So is My Name is Still Bruce ever going to see the light of day?
It might. Sir, can we have your hat back, please? All right, we get the idea. We'll be passing that around as well. Hello, 6th Street. Yes.
You've had a lot of great one-liners
A lot of great one-liners.
that show that you've been in the movies. What's your favorite?
What's my favorite? One that I know worked very well. Give me some sugar, baby. Yeah! There was a guy who came up to I was at a signing, and he said, Bruce, thanks for Give Me Some Sugar, baby. I said, what does that mean? Why are you thanking me? He goes, well, I worked in China, in Beijing, and had it translated into Mandarin, and I went into a bar and used it and got laid. Give me some sugar, baby. It's powerful, powerful words. And these are words that Sam Raimi made up 2 minutes before we were shooting. 2 minutes. We're waiting forever. We're like, where's Sam? We're ready to go. I'm ready to kiss M. Beth Davids. What's going on? we see him over in a corner giggling to himself. I'm like, Sam, what are you doing? Come on, let's shoot this. I know what you're going to say. I'm like, I'm not supposed to say anything. I just kissed you. He goes, no, not anymore. I'm like, what are you talking about? You're going to say, and he couldn't even finish it. He was laughing so hard at his own line. You're going to say, give me some sugar, baby. I said, I'm not saying that. That's the stupidest line I've ever heard. And then Sam turns on you. He goes, you're going to do it. You do that line. You say that line. Fine, I'll say your stupid line. Give me some sugar, baby. So there's your line. Give me some sugar, baby. Yes, over here. Am I happily married? I've enjoyed all my marriages. I've been married for as long as it's been since Army of Darkness. Decades, 2 decades I've been married. Because my wife knows when I go to conventions, I don't get keys from women. I get stuff from guys. Like I'll get a crappy little pin joint that's been rolled in an envelope. That's what I get. I'd rather have a woman. No. My wife isn't going to see this, so don't worry about it. You what?
Come on, Bruce.
Okay, so wait, we're not done? Oh, you have a key. All right, we'll talk later. We'll see if you really are Wonder Woman. We'll see if your breasts really do defy gravity. Boy, that was really subtle, ma'am. My God. And then we'll have sex at 7. And then we'll go to dinner at 8. Yes, sir. Who do I want to work with next? The great Stan Lee again. Stan Lee, I think when he comes here, he's picking up chicks left and right. You seen that guy? He's like, hey, honey. Ever screw around with a 90-year-old man? I think it's awesome. She could have a Shatner sandwich. Yes, right there, yes. Yes. What do I believe is the better movie? Tornado or Alien Apocalypse? You're being rude. I'm not going to answer your rude question. Which of your shitty movies was shittier? That's like me saying to you, which of your ugly girlfriends was the ugliest? The one you have right now? Or the one that dumped you last night? You get my meaning, you little smartass. Let's go back to the overly rehearsed questions. Yes, right here.
I swear this isn't over-rehearsed, man.
Hello.
I got to say that They Call Me Bruce.
They Call Me Bruce. Is that a movie that I made? I made a movie called My Name is Bruce.
I apologize. I was thinking about your production company.
Did you like the character I played, Blackjack?
Your production company was responsible for making it. It was shot on your land and all that other stuff. And then afterwards, there didn't seem to be anything else that came out of it. And I didn't know if it was going to be... Because I had high hopes
After I made that movie, nothing else came out of it.
Well...
Yeah, you're damn right.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching it, jerk.
Sorry. Hey, I bought the DVD, so there you go. You're welcome. Sir, thank you and good night.
Oh, you're just going to high five all night long, aren't you? Having your shitty Jose Cuervo at the Jackalope. I'd like your shittiest tequila, please. Take your shitty girlfriend to the jackalope. I'm not done with you, punk. Yes, right here. Yes. How did I come up with the idea of Bubba Hotep? I had nothing to do with a movie about a 68-year-old Elvis Presley in an East Texas rest home with cancer on his penis. I had nothing to do with that idea. I did not write it. The great writer Joe R. Lansdale wrote that novella. And then Don Coscarelli, the great filmmaker, adapted it. And then some actor guy they got to play it. So that's how I came up with the idea. And Joe lives in Nacogdoches, Texas. You ever hear of the Marx Brothers? The Marx Brothers were born in Nacogdoches, Texas. And you're wondering, how the hell did that happen? So were they. They went there to do a normal show with some jokes and some music. But there was a disturbance out in Nacogdoches. There's a big area out where you can turn the wagons around, a big circle. A lot of old towns have it. Well, at that time, a mule went crazy and started busting everything up. And all the people filed out of the theater instead of watching the Marx Brothers to watch some stupid jackass out in the square bust things up. So they were so pissed off that when the audience came back in, they spent the rest of the night insulting them, and the audience loved it. So that became the birth of the Marx Brothers because of you jerks down there in Nacogdoches. A little trivia for Nacogdoches. Yes, in the back.
I have a question. Right here.
Yeah, well, you can suck it right now, partner. Go for it. In the back where I've pointed out clearly. What's next? A new show for USA. And I can't tell you any more, or I'd have to have our military people kill you.
I'd be okay with that.
Yes. All right, so let's go back to the impertinent one over here.
All right, so Sylvester's dying, Arnold's dying, and they're all making movies about them dying. When is yours going to come about Army of Darkness 2?
Another guy from Lubbock. I won't answer your rude question either, Mr. Lubbock, Texas. Yes. Wow, okay, sure, you. Why not? What was my favorite what? I'm not dead yet, but according to this guy, I am. Boy, I have so many people I'm not going back to. Yes, right over here. The woman who's next to some joker. What do I like to do for fun? Ladies. Take a guess. What do actors do when they're not acting, which is most of the time? Drugs. Lollygag. I'm a lollygagger. Did someone say masturbation? Isn't that a little too obvious? She's going after things that are not obvious that actors do when they're not working. Like, take a wild guess. Do you think I'm a nature lover, or do I like bow hunting and shooting animals' eyes out? And then they run off in the wilderness to die slowly and horribly. Which kind of guy do you think I am? Do you think I really am a ladies' man?
Yes.
Well, I'm taken. I got a Wonder Woman at 6:30 coming my way. Yeah, you're going to wonder, all right, lady. So, how we doing? Did we get anywhere? Are you just going to stand there all night long? Did we do our question? Well, then I guess we're done over there. Boy, that was confusing as hell. Let's go back to the line.
Okay. So I'd imagine that Evil Dead and Army of Darkness was complete horror to make.
Evil Dead and Army of Darkness, horror to make. Well, difficult.
Well, how exactly
challenging.
was it besides all that?
How what?
How was it to film?
They were incredibly creatively fulfilling until the studio butchered half of them. But working with Sam Raimi is a big treat because you honestly never know what he's going to do at any moment. What he's going to have you say, what he's going to have you do. It's really very refreshing. I mean, he didn't care what my lines of dialogue. I had a very small part in Oz the Great and Powerful. And Sam didn't care what the dialogue was because he's just going to make new dialogue up. So you just do what he tells you, you follow him. You know, there's very few directors that are that talented and that are that willing to experiment when they're spending hundreds of millions of dollars an hour. You know, it's ridiculous. So that was a good experience, working with Mr. Sam Raimi, that high-budget Hollywood bum. Yes, back there. If we went out drinking, what would we have? We would have a drink called the Tin Roof. It's on the house. Guess I told her, didn't I? Yes, right over here.
I heard that you were going to be.
Wow, we keep getting different counties. That's all right. Go for it.
I didn't know. I read that on Twitter that you were going to be on an episode of Psych, and I was just wondering.
You read on Twitter.
Yes.
Was it a psych tweet?
No. This is legit.
Was it a tweet from me?
Yeah. Well, no. It was from the Psych.
From the psych, from their tweet. They said I'm going to be on it.
Yes.
I am going to be on an episode of Psych, yes. I'm in the very last episode of Psych to ever air. I personally took the show down with my bare hands. I play a Santa Barbara dream therapist. It's going to be very intense. Yes. Great on Burn Notice. All right, come on up here, sir. Come on up here. Where are you from? Austin. Very nice. Very fabulous town. Here's $2 for all of your watching the Burn Notice. Appreciate that. For the electricity for your television. Since I know that it came free with your basic cable package. And you didn't really spend jack shit on that show. But thank you for your time anyway. We tied Miami Vice, by the way. We each did 111 episodes. That says something. How about that, Don Johnson? Yes. Thought about doing a variety show, like Carol Burnett. What a great idea. That would be so popular. Let's get that Evil Dead guy to do a variety show. God, that's a great idea, Jenkins. Yes. According to my autobiography, some crazy stories about Sam that were not in the book? No, you got all the crazy stories. Maybe you better read it again. Or maybe you better read it, period. Oh, that's always dangerous off to the side. Because you're not really paying attention over here. Yes? Can I wish your friend Rob a happy birthday? Rob, I'm sorry that you were not able to man up and ask me yourself. So, happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right. Yeah. Can you pay my house payment while you're at it? Since you do things for other people? Yeah. Yeah, my dad owns Austin. He's really rich. Sure, let's go back to the line. Yes.
Don't worry, this goes somewhere. All right,
this goes somewhere.
Army of Darkness 2, which is pretty much like saying Evil Dead 3 Part 2, I guess. But, yeah, I heard from...
Why do you deduce that way? You say that so cocksure of yourself. Are you saying one of the movies was not a sequel? One was a remake?
Wasn't Army of Darkness already a sequel?
Yes.
Anyways, but you said
God.
you said in another interview.
You're like a shitty student with a really good story, aren't you?
Oh, it gets worse.
Like the teacher, like why you didn't turn in your paper. You gave her a great story.
Just excuses.
Excuses. What's your excuse?
You said in an interview that officially that's not happening, but
I
according
said
to
in an interview that what's not happening?
Army of Darkness 2.
Army of Darkness 2, a.k.a. Evil Dead 4.
Yes.
Get your numbers right.
But according to Fede, he said that Mia from the remakes was going to meet you in like another movie.
So according to a guy who's not a producer,
So I was just wondering.
He said what?
He said Ash
was going to hook up with Mia.
Yes.
Like 3 movies down the road.
So I was just wondering.
That's
where's
so
the
cool.
truth?
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, that answers my question.
I like Fede. He's a fine man, but he's an idiot. No. I don't know, sir. Maybe that movie will get made, maybe it won't. Every time I say something, even if I stood here right now and it said, sir, we are not making Army of Darkness 2. Someone would write, he just said Army of Darkness 2. And if I said, we are making it, then that would be even worse. Because then I get blamed for that and I have to deny it again. So there was an actual article that said, Bruce Campbell calls Bruce Campbell a liar. That's how confusing it's been getting. Let's not confuse it anymore. Yes, in the middle. Make love the Bruce Campbell way. How long did it take to write that? Did it seem like it didn't take that long? I mean, there are a lot of pictures. And the font is pretty big, actually. And this, come to think of it, the spacing is pretty friendly, too. Probably took you about a half hour to read that book, didn't it? Is that it, or what? Okay. I love how these are ending. They're ending with us staring at each other. Yes, over here in the dangerous section. Yes, back there. Wow, I pointed at 8 people and you're not the one. But let's do it. You're up. You got a tie on and everything. Why just the tie and not a suit coat? Is there? And who are you going as today? As who? Oh, Doctor Who. Who are you? Yes. Yes. Yes, doctor. What can I do for you? Now, Doctor Who, why do they call him doctor? Is he a real doctor? Or a scientific doctor? I found out today there's been like 12 of these actors who've been Doctor Who. 13, excuse me. And I asked the guy today, who's your favorite? Number 4. How would you know that? Who's your favorite doctor? Number 10. And you know who number 10 is? Oh, you guys are freaks beyond control. Who was number 10? God, these names just come flying out. What? Why was he so good? Because he was awesome. Well, he must have sucked because they fired him. Am I wrong? I could do that too, you know. Jeez. Fucking flip me off here.
Nobody flips off.
Amarillo, am I right? Yeah. Holy shit, I got it right, didn't I? Oh my God. Oh my God. I could tell by that lazy ass drawl in your voice. Oh, just flip me off again, why don't you? You're so sophisticated. Jesus. What are you holding?
Buster Blade.
A Buster Blade.
Yeah.
And am I supposed to be A, frightened? B, know what that is? C, care what that is? D refer to A? What is that, sir? Why do you have that?
Because my mortal enemy has a long-ass katana.
And that's what character are you playing?
Cloud Strife, Final Fantasy VII.
You don't look a day older than 6. And why are you dressed as this character?
Because he's the best. Isn't Cloud the best?
Oh, I can hear the response. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go home tonight and sit in a room with that dumb outfit on.
Anyway, what was it like working with a KMB EFX?
What was it like carrying that stupid thing around all day? I'm sorry, sir. What was it like working with the K&B Special Effects Company?
Yeah.
Yeah? I like how he says that. Yeah?
Oh, yeah,
It was, what do you think it would be like?
Well, I've been following their work for years, and didn't they form in Army of Darkness as an official company?
Well, sir, even earlier than that, the K&B effects guys who were behind, Greg Nicotero's behind The Walking Dead. I guess maybe you've heard of that show. You should be on it. Yeah. They were formed during Evil Dead 2, right after Evil Dead 2. They go way back. Howard Berger, one of the partners, won an Academy Award for the Chronicles of Narnia. See, so Evil Dead was prepping him for his Academy Award. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, there you go.
Thank you.
I don't know what that was, but it was. Let's go back to Robin. Yes, Robin.
Hello.
We got some Robins here today. Why the proliferation of Robins? Because everyone's like, everyone can be Batman. Did you make that?
Yeah, I did.
Uh-huh. Yes, you did. And how long did that take you?
Probably like 4 hours.
4 hours. And what materials did you use?
Well,
Like, did you look at a picture and go, I want to be that guy?
Yeah.
Like, where did you do your research? On the internet?
Yes.
Okay. And did Mom take you to Joann's Fabrics and you bought that? Is that how'd that work exactly?
Like you said.
Kind of like how I said? Was it in Amarillo? No.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope, Austin.
Oh, Austin.
Yep,
Oh,
Austinite.
okay, cool. And did Mom work on it?
No, I did.
Really?
Yeah.
She took you to Joann's Fabrics, though. Because you need a car. Yeah. And she picked up some little doodads, too.
Yeah.
Some knickknacks.
Yeah.
It smells nice in that store, doesn't it? Anyway, Robin, what would you like to talk about?
Okay. I have a few questions.
A few questions?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, because there's nobody behind you.
From what I noticed. Okay. So, first question. Has there ever been like a film or TV show that you've wanted to make? Like that.
Sorry, I'm practicing my Captain Morgan for later tonight on 6th Street. I'm sorry. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, sir. You're doing a great job. Great job.
Thanks.
But where were we? Where did you stop?
Okay, well...
You stopped asking a question.
Well, I wanted to know if there's anything that you've ever wanted to make that you haven't made.
If
Like,
I've something I'd want to make that I haven't made.
Yeah.
I've made it all. No, I've made everything I ever need to make. Made cheesy movies, weirdo movies, creepy movies, some funny movies, low-budget movies, high-budget movies. Awesome ones? Well, yeah, punk. What do you think?
All of them.
No, I don't have any weird desires to work with Martin Scorsese because he fears me.
Okay.
Marty fears me. You don't even know who he is, do you? That's all right. What was your second question?
My second question might seem a little unorthodox.
Oh no. Oh no.
You've heard the other questions here today, have you not? Might seem a little unorthodox. Let's hear it.
I would like to challenge you to a flexing contest.
You'd like to challenge me to a flexing contest?
Yep.
And
Will you
what
accept
would
it?
that involve?
Flexing.
Flexing.
Hence gives it the name flexing.
Why do you want to challenge me to that?
Because earlier I flexed with Lou Ferrigno. And I'm in the flexing mood.
And you're in a flexing mood. Wow. Okay. And how did it go with Lou Ferrigno? Who won the flexing contest?
Who do you think?
Okay, we've established that you're a filthy liar. That's fine. We'll talk later. For now, you can get the flex out of my face. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming here today. You don't have to spend your hard-earned money anywhere else, but you spent it here today. I'm sure that the people at Wizard, thank you for that. I know that you can spend your money somewhere else. I appreciate that. You put 2 of my kids through school. One of them failed and dropped out, so now you jerks need to put them through again. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. And thank you for watching Burn Notice for all of those years. We really appreciate that. And I do want to thank you for supporting all the Evil Dead movies, because even though we all make a lot of fun of them, those are the movies that got me into the film business, so I'm very bitter because of it. But I want to thank you all for coming. You have a great night. Be safe. Keep Austin weird.